different areas of physics. So you'll choose one that will have a component on computations or computational modeling. You could do your computational modeling for nuclear physics. You could do your computational modeling for thermodynamics. Any branch of physics, computational modeling can be applied. So it has more to do with getting your undergraduate degree in any of the sciences. As long as you are good in computers, then you can branch into the field.
I can't see hands anymore. It's like there are no more hands.
Or maybe before we close,
Okay. Yes.
I will just mention that in my case, in my undergrad, I did physics and maths. So I did not do computer science. Then I did my honors in physics, master's in physics, PhD in physics. So when I started doing my postgraduate, I was introduced to the so-called materials modeling, which is a part of computational modeling. So that's where I ended up being here. But it's the computational physics is an overall field which can be applied in any of the branches of physics, even beyond to other subjects like your chemistry, biology, medicine, banking, anything.
I can say she still has a lot to say. But anyway, she knows she's always welcome.
Thank you. I'm
You are
sorry.
always welcome. You know, you can make arrangements with the HOD. And then I heard you saying something, Umrauze.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You see, I'm interested also in the new part of field that is entering this computational physics. She talked about the machine learning, of which at least we have also introduced it in the department. It means we need to expand it in different fields also, so that we have got more students who are researching on that. And in spite of researching, maybe as Dr. Wanda has been talking to us about science communication, we communicate this to the community so that as they understand what we are doing, what CSR is doing, what the world is expecting, at least the learners that are coming up will be able to grab what is very important for the development of the country. Thank you very much.
Yes, that's very true. I fully support that. So this machine learning, again, it can be applied to any field, your chemistry, your banking, anything. And it's an emerging field. So I think it's important to grab the opportunities as early as now, such that in the next 5 years, one may be able to see the result.
We do have one of our one of the student who was later on came back as a lecturer, and now he's working in the bank, but using this machine learning.
Yes.
And then we need to also tell our students that while doing this type of field, it doesn't mean that you should become a researcher, you should become a lecturer. You can work in different areas.
Anyway,
And then we also show them the examples of those who are progressing.
yes.
Yeah, thank you.
I will now quickly jump over to closing remarks by Brajo. I'm enjoying the name.
Or Omjo. Okay, no.
Omjo.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Chair.
Yeah. I do not know what happened. It's like we lost Dr.
Oh,
Kirui. I don't know if it's on my
sorry.
Okay.
I want to I want to appreciate the work by the chair who chaired this session. Of course, solely took over midway. So we are grateful for your work in chairing this session. Yes, we also thank Lutendo, who introduced our speaker. We thank the speaker herself, Professor Mapanga. Like I indicated earlier, she made it so clear as to what sustainable goals are, and especially that are, she enumerated them, and it looks like all of them depend on basic sciences. So, like she said, without basic sciences, we would have very little to talk about these United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. So that was actually to point out very clearly the importance of basic sciences for these global goals. Now, she went on, of course, to talk of roles. I will not mention them because she made them very clearly. And she talked of a change of way of looking at things, human beings, energy, environment and development, that they have to go hand in hand. She emphasized that we do things that do not harm others, and so that we may leave something for posterity. Because it would be so sad when our great grandchildren come and find nothing. They will say, oh, for Makuluku, they didn't do anything. They forgot us. So it would be really bad. Of course, she talked of changing things so that also it is centered on people, Patu Pele also, or Fatu Panda. Yes, she expounded all very clearly, that I will not say more, and she was very patient to indicate the roles of basic sciences, which she mentioned. And it was so clear, I cannot repeat them. GPS, cell phones, I mean the internet. We can't do it without internet now. When we don't have it, we in fact, the work stops, and then we do things which are not really the main work that we are supposed to be doing. Vaccinations. I mean, without the basic sciences, when we had COVID, things would have been terrible. Although, of course, there were many fatalities, but they could have been more had it not been for basic scientists. So she has clearly indicated the importance of this. And I'm sure the children, or rather the learners in the various schools who are listening to this meeting, will also have been convinced the importance of basic sciences. And if you are patient enough, everything will work out. The important thing is patience. Nothing else, nothing that is good uh, uh, can be entered without patience. It cannot be sustained without patience. She indicated the role of AI now going forward and gave examples. So I am sure if we need to go back and listen, it will refresh our minds on what exactly she said. Now, she had said the problem in the past was that people thought the sciences are difficult. But she said, no, of course, we know we have many examples. Another thing is that some would say, no, it's mostly men, male dominated. And then she said, of course, there are many ladies in physics and the other sciences. of course, she's one great example. She did not mention that, of course, but we know you are one great example of those ladies who have excelled in sciences. And we are really proud of you. And your association with UNIVEN, as you said, for so many years, you've really been part of the UNIVEN physics family. And we are really proud of you, Prof. Mapanga. So what I would say is that we have, I personally has learned a lot from what you taught us, and I'm sure the learners also, and our colleagues. We want to thank all those who ask questions also, or comments, and the questions for clarification, we want to thank them. We want to thank everyone for being here and listening. We want to thank also Dr. Murautsi for organizing this. We want to thank the government for giving us this chance to participate with the greater global community in observing this important year, 2022, International Year for Basic Sciences for Sustainable Development. Thank you very much.
I've realized one thing. If I do not say thank you to Dr. Kirui, nobody they will do it because he's the last person. Dr. Kirui, thank you very much for taking time out of your busy schedule and come and join this meeting, and now giving closing. Thank you for giving closing remarks.
Dorivua.
That in my conclusion, I think I will just remind everyone about aspire to inspire before you expire. Please remember not to aspire for a living. Aspire to make a difference, like the three presenters, Dr. Marubini, Dr. Juniper, and Prof. Mapanga. So we shall meet tomorrow again, same time, same venue. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you very much to all our presenters. We enjoyed the day and we have learned. Thank you. Bora Bengan.